bag and what I have in my rally bag. I hate line dancing, so they casted me to do a line dance. So, the reason I pulled that out of my bag, some of you thinking I'm crazy, well the truth is I am, but when we were at Rally, I auditioned to be a part of the main cast of performers that were on stage for dancing and theater and all that stuff, and I got it. I got to perform in front of 7,000, but you said 8,000, so I'm taking that. 8,000 ladies, and it was awesome to have that great connection with women dancing with me, but it was also awesome just to perform and help further enrich lives in that way too. So
you were awesome.
Look at how cute your jewelry
combination is. We did, yeah.
Well, I mean, I got this jewelry. I did, I actually did. All right. So I am doing the sponsoring activity, and it's really funny because this is the one that I do. So it's kind of a little easy, but I loved a lot of the words that she used and a lot of things I found I could implement. So just some ideas before I get into it. Just like with your booking activity, your sponsoring activity starts from the time the guests arrive, okay? So it's all about how are you greeting these girls? What are you saying? Are you listening? You can eavesdrop into their conversations. Are you striking up conversation with them? You know, you need to get your spidey sense tingling a little bit and start listening to everything that's being said because you're trying to look for those women who really could use a little extra in their life. Who has that need, who has that want, really keep an ear and an eye open for that. 80% of Americans need an extra $500 a month when it comes down to the end of the month. So keep that in mind because at every show, you're bound to come into at least one or two queer or ladies who could use this, okay? Just some things to keep in mind as well. Make sure that you're doing, I don't even know what I wrote. Shocker. Oh, make sure that while you're doing your jewelry show, make sure it's simple. You know, it's not rocket science to do Premier Designs jewelry, and make sure that's evident to all those that are watching you, that it's a simple thing to do. And have fun with it and smile. I think smile is your greatest accessory, so definitely use it, and it really helps. Nodding helps too. All right, so I'm gonna have, you know what, you're right up front, so I'm gonna have Lori come up here and help me.
I'm gonna grab my notebook. I just need my notebook.
Oh, you're fine. Okay. So, I can't say Susie anymore, I have to say Lori. All right, so basically when you go to pick somebody, pick the key lady that you were really noticing had something in their life that they needed, or just the one that really perked your interest the most, who could really use Premier, okay? So, Lori, I know you have wonderful kids and an awesome husband. So, I just wanted to let you know that as a Premier Designs jeweler, you don't have to worry. You're going to get to keep that wonderful husband and kid of yours. All right, kids. Oh, good, I know, right? Phew. And you get to do, and you still get to do everything else about Premier and fit it into your life accordingly, okay? All right, so, Lori, did you know that most Americans need an average of $500 per month? Isn't that crazy? Did you also know that Premier Designs jewelers make 50% of everything that they sell with no photos? I know, right? And no inventories, and you get paid right on the spot. And I think that's very, and I think that's very important, those three things that they know right up front, okay? You know, that you get paid on the spot, because I never realized this. A lot of companies, you don't get paid right on the spot. And it's like, this is my first experience in a business, so I'm really lucky and fortunate. But, alrighty, so I'm going to show you how this can work for you. All right. So you decided Thursday you were going to go out and you were going to have a jewelry show. Yeah. Right. Well, our average jewelry show is $400. So you make $100, $200 that night. Awesome. Well, you had so much fun. You just decided you were going to go out the next Friday and have another jewelry show. We're just going to stay on the average. Okay. $400 retail. So $100. $200 in profit. Woo. Now, Lori, you were really busy the third and fourth week of that month. I know, right? So much going on. So you were smart, though. You decided to pass the catalog around to the people that you knew in your life. You got $200 in orders.
Who, me?
I know. So So you got another $100. All right. Now how much did you make working 6 to 8 hours that month?
$500.
$500. That's amazing. Everyone give her a hand.
Wow.
All right. So ladies, that's how easy it is, right? If you have a financial need or a thing you need filled in your life, maybe it's just an empty void, I want to encourage you to watch what I do and see how simple and easy this business really is. Okay, and that's exactly. Ooh, that's a good point. I'll get into that in 1 second. Thank you for saying that. But that's exactly the verbiage that I use right after it, so that I give them the perspective to be able to watch me and see what I do. And as far as why I do this, I should have mentioned that before. I do it pretty much. I've greeted the hostess. I've thanked her. I've had all the guests introduce themselves. I've said a little bit about me, and I've said a little bit about Premier, and then I do the sponsoring activity. Some people do it right after the guests have been introduced, but you want to do it at the beginning. That's very important to do it at the beginning because they're paying attention and they're listening. Right after I do big money, I don't know what they said at Rally, but I definitely do your flip chart, your priceless flip chart that Lori has on the Rockstars website. So I do this just kind of as a teaser to catch their interest, and then I'll do her flip chart when it comes time for the sponsoring activity at the very end. Technically, because big money, once upon a mattress, big money at one point was big money, little money. So it was a lot longer. So when I do big money, I pretty much just flip right through it, and I'm just saying keywords to put in their head, but I'm flipping through it super fast so that I can get moving on to the next part, but not too fast. I don't want to go too crazy fast. So, all right, I think that's it.